here's the thing on a savings account. Over the most recent times, months, and even longer than that, they've paid pretty good rates compared to inflation and compared to longer maturity bonds, but that's not always the case. And so yes, you could put your money in a high yield savings account and be very happy with it today. And we could even go back to the 7-year Treasury. It's paying a yield of 3.765. Well, yes, you can find a high yield savings account today that pays more than that. But this yield, if you bought that 7-year Treasury today, that's the yield you're going to get, and you could hold that Treasury to maturity, and you would know exactly what you're going to get. If you put your money in a high yield savings account today, you know what you're going to get today. You have no idea what you're going to get tomorrow, and it could go down. So it's kind of like comparing multi-year guaranteed annuities with 7-year Treasuries. They're different. High yield savings accounts are just different than longer duration bonds and bond ETFs. They both have advantages and disadvantages. And sometimes the high yield savings account is going to look like a great deal. And at other times, a 5-year or 7-year or 10-year bond is going to look like a much a better deal. My approach to all of that is just to kind of pick an allocation and stick with it. So do I have money in the shorter duration fixed income? Yes, I own Treasury bills, or T-bills that are mature in under a year. And I do have a little bit of money in a high yield savings account. In my case, I have most of our fixed income, though, in intermediate term bond funds, and I just keep it that way all the time. And sometimes I'm really happy with the outcome, and sometimes I'm not as happy, and that's just true with all of the investments that I have. Sometimes I'm thrilled to own international equities like I am this year. They're doing pretty good. And some years I'm not so happy about it. It's just kind of the way it is when you have a diversified portfolio. In fact, if you don't have any investments in your portfolio that you're unhappy with, then you're probably not diversified enough. That's how I think about it.